Messina, NY, when the Payless Shoe Source at the street Lawrence Center closed this spring. It could have been just another statistic in a grim year for retailers, one more struggling shop gone in a dilapidated mall. For Erica Leonard, the mall's manager, it was a call to action. Frustrated by a wave of store closings and suggestions from discouraged shoppers that they just burn the place down, Ms. Leonard went on the local radio station to urge listeners to stop the negativity and to start shopping there again. She turned over vacant storefronts to local merchants who sell bourbon maple syrup and wood sculptures carved with chainsaws. Near the mostly empty food court, a local Mohawk tribe member opened a specialty popcorn stand. And in the space that used to house a Sears store, residents of the area created a winter wonderland, an elfin village fashioned from discarded cardboard boxes that once held refrigerators. "We are not going to sit and wallow," said Karen Street. Hillary, who helped open the store selling locally made goods. "We need to figure out a better future. Don't tell me it can't happen." The decline of shopping malls and brick-and-mortar stores is well documented, reflecting the ascension of e-commerce and changes in how Americans shop. Nearly 7,000 stores closed in 2017, the most ever in a calendar year, according to the research firm Fung Global Retail and Technology. Malls seeking a second act by shaking up their mix of stores or adding entertainment options face an uphill battle because their appeal for many shoppers may have worn off for good. But the campaign to revive Street Lawrence Center highlights a more emotional, even psychological challenge confronting American towns upended by a shifting economy. In many places, the desolate halls and tired window displays at the local mall are a wrenching reminder of what once was, and may never be again. For generations, Messina was a manufacturing stronghold in an improbable place, far from interstate highways, on the north side of the Adirondack Mountains. Hydroelectric power from the Street Lawrence River attracted the aluminum giant Alcoa to operate several plants here. It was in those better times, in the 1990s, that Street Lawrence Center opened. The only mall in Street Lawrence County, an area larger than Delaware. It was the place to be on frigid nights, and there are plenty of those in Messina. The food court was packed with teenagers, people watchers and families having Friday night dinners. Children rode on a carousel near the entrance. And Canadians came across the border for bargains. Ron Cook, 60, remembers the parking lot being littered with old shoes that Canadians had left behind so they could wear their new sneakers back across the border and avoid customs. Mr. Cook, who lives on the nearby Mohawk tribal reservation, spent many hours watching his daughters play hockey at the mall's ice rink, which is now closed. Today, fewer than half of the 84 storefronts are occupied. The sole remaining restaurant in the dimly lit food court is a Wendy's. Messina has struggled alongside its mall.